long did it take before you started learning about the gangs, or did you already know about the gangs?
I mean, honestly, the funny part is, even in whichever part of the city I lived in, I stayed in so many different parts of of LA, Compton, Watts, Inglewood, Lawndale, South Bay area, Gardena, Hawthorne, North Hollywood, the Valley, you feel me, San Gabriel. It's like I kind of experienced that culture on all types of different climates and different temperaments, And I don't know, like at first I wouldn't really get it because people would ask me like, I would wear baggy clothes or I would wear certain clothes or certain jerseys and certain hats, and I didn't really know that in LA it stands, or people relate or try to make that certain sports logo stands for hoods and stuff like that. I would often get banged on. Literally, people would think that often people would think I'm from a Mexican gang. You feel me?
So you started to learn that some of the baseball caps started to mean different neighborhoods.
Yeah, you feel me? I'll see my friends wear something, I'll go wear that shit, get banged on. Where you from? I'm from India. What? I'm from India. That'd be just a whole different, you feel me?
When people would hear you talk and hear that Indian accent, would they kind of leave you alone then?
Yeah, because you feel me? At the end of the day, you probably expecting me to be from like a neighborhood over here, or you feel me, be from a Mexican gang or whatever, and I'll give you basically the same energy, or I'm not giving you that energy. I'm just telling I'm from India, bro.
Hey, you never try to respond to them with a American hood accent?
No, I did.
Yeah.
Because at some point, I got mad. At some point you get tired of it, bro. You from India, like wherever you go, motherfucker, where you from? Where you from? We're like, bro, you see me? Feel me? Look like the dude that work at the liquor store. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
But we have it was often like I ain't gonna go into detail, but this times I said I'm from India and I still got packed out. So it was like shit.
For real?
Yeah. You feel me? So it is what it is. You feel me? LA has a culture.
What part of LA were you in when you got packed out?
Shit, by the Delamo swap meet.
Oh.
Yep.
Carson,
right? City of Carson, I believe.
Okay. Might have been the 190s if they was in a gang that packed you out.
Man, no.
Were they Mexican or black?
They were black.
Okay.
But shit, I don't, I really don't know where they was from, to be honest. But they was like, you feel me? Like I was just waiting on some type of money. You feel me? I was waiting on money to. We were making a play. My bro said he was waiting on some money. My bro was from somewhere over there. I just didn't know the difference and all that stuff.
Oh, so you was with somebody that was from somewhere. Where was your bro from?
Man, basically, I kept asking him, where's the money at, bro? It's been 5 hours. We just waiting in the parking lot. Like, where's the money at?
Yeah.
And he meant like, I was from India, bro. So I didn't really understand when, like how people say on God or, on whatever. I didn't understand. I had been to Compton before and I had friends from over there from different hoods and shit and, Bob's Red Rum and shit. So I knew certain shit. So I knew there was like a street called Piru Street, if that makes sense. I knew there was a street called Piru Street on the map, on GPS, because I had passed it as a tourist, as a traveler, as an Indian, and I just had never seen Crip Street. So when the dude was like on Crip Street, I was like, where Crip Street at? And man, I got packed out. That's unfortunate, but shit, I really didn't know, There's a difference between being disrespectful and there's a difference between really not knowing. I was from India and I got packed out. So shit, LA is a melting pot, People that want to do something will do it regardless whether they want to or not. That's the moral of the story.
So I mean, you learned a lot of lessons in these streets, huh?
Yeah, basically. So it's a culture shock in many ways.
Let me ask you this: if another young Indian, 17, 18, moves to LA and he wants to get involved in hip hop and rap, and he's completely ignorant of this city,
stay in Hollywood.
What would you tell him?
Stay in Hollywood on Hollywood Boulevard. Stay in Hollywood, bro. Where the school at?
Yeah.
For real.
What if he wants to meet people like Red Rum? He wants to meet people
like
Stone Rule.
I have people like I have friends from India that come here and they visit you feel me? Like they visit LA for what it really is, And my friends welcome them. My friends that's from over here, they welcome them, They don't make them feel uncomfortable. You know, shout out my boy Bray, shout out Jay Stone. I have friends from India, and when I bring them over here to the city, and they like make them really feel comfortable, like they got pictures with them and all that, like they feel home. They don't feel like they have to feel unsafe here. So you know, that's what I love about my friends, because a lot of people don't realize that I'm really a living example of how black people are not racist, despite all the you know, despite all the racism, you know, all, you know, being judged, all the stereotypes, ostracism, all that stuff. Like, I'm really a living example of how they welcome everybody. They love everybody, you know. My friends are welcome. My friend just came from India. He was right here at this house. You feel me? He felt welcome. He felt comfortable. But you know, again, it's a difference, you know. I didn't really ask to be homeless, if that makes sense, you know.
Yeah.
So for anybody that has the resources, like, said I had the ball in my hand and I lost it. You feel me? Many times, and I gained it back. But the point is, if you have the ball in your hand, and you know that, you know, that's what you know, you have an opportunity. You're in Hollywood, or you're at a good school and stuff, and you're not homeless. Or you're not going homeless. None of that stuff. Like, then you should use it to your advantage, bro, and stop trying to be like this culture, because people from this culture are trying to be like you. You know. At the end of the day.
So,
man, one thing, something, baby.
You've put yourself in quite a few dangerous situations, maybe not really understanding at the time.
Yeah,
right?
that's what it was. Like, people always think it's like out of ignorance or it's out of disrespect, but it was really out of like not being educated about LA culture.
So after you got packed out, I mean, what was your immediate? I mean, you have to get up and dust yourself off and keep on going, right?
Yeah, like I mean, one of the dudes was like he just shook my hand and he was like, "You really from India?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm trying to tell you, I'm really from India." Like, he just smiled. Like, I was at that point, that smile wasn't helping it, because it was like, "Bro, feel me? I'm bleeding and shit, and like, y'all didn't need to do that to me. If anything, I'm like, you know, I feel more welcome around this culture."
Yeah. So at some point you realize that a lot of people come to LA to make it in some sort of business, whether it's music, acting, modeling, but they don't realize that the grind is for real and that the struggle is part of the grind,
like you see
right?
the Hollywood Boulevard and you're like wooty woo shit there, my shit finna be next. I don't really speak on this too much, but I like coming to America and being around people like Rev Rum, Jay Stone, Big Wag, T. Rogers. Like, I understood that most people, like the older people, have an understanding that communities here like to see each other destroy each other, if that makes sense, you know. And media companies and overall bigger organizations gain from it. You know, even with artists dying, they got health insurance on these artists, you know? Life insurance, my bad.
So you met T. Rogers?
Yeah, through Pops, yep, once.
Oh, okay.
You know, just all these people, like, I kind of understood the people that are really in the streets, they have an understanding of how it affects their people, you know? Not just like them being from somewhere or having to grow up in LA, Compton, Long Beach, you know, different parts of the county. Like, I feel like people like that really, you know, they're the ones that really have their head on the shoulders, because there's a lot of, you know, young people my age, younger, that don't, you know, they don't see it for what it really is.